Hi everybody, we're back with Shadows over Ravenloft. We are down one player this week. She'll be back next week, hopefully, with some fun. Whatever. Tonight's gonna be great. Tonight's gonna be easy session. No one's gonna die. Announcements before we begin. No longer need to do announcements for Hearts of Madness because we filled the slot. Got the character all ready to go for next week for that one. You'll tune in for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We have a podcast up on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Demystifying DMing. You can check out the latest episode, which is a DM interview with myself. Me and Sam talk about D&D and about the channel and how we DM and different stuff. So if you want to get an insight into my process, check it out. Because Garrett puts work into putting those up.
Oh, I didn't. Nah.
Garrett puts them up.
Sam did all the work.
Sam did all the work.
I'm just the one who's currently paying the bills to to keep it up.
So
that's all.
Come check it out. It's a lot of fun. And I'm very sick, so apologies. Everybody. Without further ado, you guys are still in the Chapel of the Night in the Balinok Mountains over Ravenloft. Well, over Cardicast, rather. And you guys just kept moving, kept walking, doing some stuff, footsteps, the usual. Came across 3 doors. Labeled least deadly, most deadly, and somewhat deadly. The somewhat deadly door had a spike pit. The most deadly door had a dead end with a gelatinous cube named Terry, which is the party you killed. And the least deadly door had a sphere of annihilation behind it that Una walked into and died. She was resurrected after meeting a strange undead individual who brought her back through a resurrection spell. And the party spent their night in this strange undead man's bedroom, sleeping on the big bed, on the floor, just relaxing and having a good old time. Pressed forward and encountered a sign saying trials lie ahead, with a very rickety bridge with no railings. Party ran across somewhat fine. Bernard worried that he might tumble over the edge.
Or that it wouldn't be supported because it was just like these tiny planks connecting between them.
Rubbed himself down with his oil of etherealness and became a ghost for a little bit. And flew across the gap while the rest of the party came across a puzzle where blood needed to be offered up, in which Ophelia stuck her arm in this hole and lost her left arm. Upon passing through the door, there's a chest that you would stick said lost appendage into, and it would grow back. And Ophelia had grown a golden arm covered in arcane markings back. And as Bernard just looked on, unable to do much of anything in his state, as he is currently tied to the border ethereal, the party saw another bridge, a rope bridge this time, with rope railings, and a figure walking across it, because Bernard flew ahead a little bit to scout out, and he saw a creature lumbering forward, a giant-sized figure. And as the party saw the bridge trembling and shaking, an Oni approached the party. And that's where we're going to pick up the session with everyone rolling initiative.
Oh boy.
And Garrett is controlling Una.
Oh, okay.
Give him something to do.
Yeah. Thanks, Justin. For all, I was just like,
We're also not sponsored by Bud Light.
Oh, right. So we needed to also, so everybody remembers, we are looking for a ruby necklace for Bart.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The
We named the dead guy Bartholomew. He didn't like it, but we're just calling him Bart for now.
Not Bart.
all right.
Yeah, it was not Bartholomew.
Not
That's his
Bart.
name.
What did Bernard get for initiative? Because he still has to roll initiative.
I get advantage. One better. Oh, that's bad. 3.
Ophelia.
5.
Oh, jeez. Nesla.
8.
Oh boy, everyone. And what did Una get?
Una got 12.
Okay.
But that's only because she has a +5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I.
rolling low, guys. It's
All
not
right.
looking
Oh.
good.
The Oni starts. And it just takes off running on the bridge when it sees 3 people standing there. Drawing the glaive off of its back, it's going to sprint towards you all. Well, 3 of you. And just swing its glaive twice at... one at Nesla, one at Una. And so Nesla, that is a 18 to hit.
Just hits.
Just hits. What are the tiny? That is. My math is so bad. 10 slashing damage. As it just. And then it's gonna spin the glaive around and go to slash at Una. 23 to hit.
Yeah. That hits Portal Una.
Yeah. 11 slashing damage, which I do
Okay,
love her sheet.
she's gonna use the reaction to cut that in half.
Okay, so 5.
Yeah. What is that called again? Just so I can remember.
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah, uncanny dodge. All right, so 5 damage. Okay. Oh, I can't adjust it.
I know.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
got it.
keep
I got it.
Excellent.
Huh. And just so you know, those attacks are magical, so if you have resistance, it doesn't matter. That actually brings it to Una. This Oni is now right in front of her.
Oh, Una.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, she's gonna.
She has no more none of her equipment left because she stepped into the.
Right.
So none of her magic stuff exists anymore.
Right. We did have a little thing though with Bernard gave her Ryan's old hand crossbow and
she has
an extra dagger and tools.
Yeah, there's no magic.
So she's
magic stuff.
She's going to bonus action. Or first, I guess. Damn. Yeah. She's gonna bonus action disengage and step back like 10 feet.
So bolts of the grave.
Yeah. Yes. And that's 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Rolling bad. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it just peppers off the armor of the Oni. Just.
Yeah. And then she's going to use a hand crossbow. See if she can hit with that. And that is a 21 to hit. It hits. Okay, so 21 to hit, that is...
And she does not get sneak attack because bolts from the grave was used.
Well, you can make her...
I've looked at it. She doesn't get sneak attack because bolts of the grave happened.
Fuck, I shouldn't have used it then. Oh well. That's what I get for not knowing the character. That is 9 damage.
Okay. All right.
And yeah, bonus action, and 10 feet of movement. She'll just stay about 10 feet away.
Okay.
Or no, she'll go back another 5.
Okay. That'll put I can put
15
her
feet.
at the doorway, the circular doorway.
Okay.
That'll bring it to Nesla.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have much right now, so I'm just going to claw him. Say I'm gonna go for. He's tall, right?
He's about 10 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm going for the legs.
Okay.
Make him 6 feet tall instead.
It's 26.
Yeah.
Nah.
You're sweeping for the
Damn it.
legs. Just.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is 11 damage, I believe. Yeah, 11
Alrighty.
damage. Then go one more time. Not as good. 14.
You go to like sweep at the other leg, and it just kicks your leg out of the way.
All right. And then 2-point patient defense.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, that'll bring it to Ophelia.
About how far away is it from me?
5.
And is it still on the bridge?
No, it ran up to everybody and started attacking, so it's within 5 feet of
It's
you.
not still on the bridge.
No.
So if I were to move away, I'd get an
Yeah.
attack of opportunity. They would get attack of
Mhm.
opportunity. All right, cool beans, bruh.
And you get the idea. It's got a reach of about 10 feet with the glaive. So
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's real fun. You know, I love that for them.
That means you could at
bonus-
least back up 5 feet and then stand behind Nesla.
Nah, we established Ophelia's the tank, y'all.
All
The
right, yeah.
tank. I'm gonna bonus action activate the Uvar rune, and then we're just gonna for next. Okay, just so I can do some damage. We're gonna hit it with a firebolt.
okay.
16.
16 just hits.
Bless. Just my D10.
So it's just grinning at you, broken, weird, jagged, like
8.
ogre-like teeth, and then this firebolt just right in the face, and it's no longer smiling.
Nah, because it took 25 points of
Oh.
damage.
Whoa, that was a good roll.
Rolling good tonight, baby.
Nice. Anything else for Ophelia?
Nah.
It spits out a couple of his teeth, just kind of like flames or like burning away at the greasy stubble it has all over its face. And just that'll bring it to Bernard the ghost.
Oh boy. Bernard's gonna be like, oh no, where are I going? Oh.
And he's gonna like get closer and see if he can't like see what's going on there.
Yeah, you seen Oni fighting your friends.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, stop it! Stop it! Oh god.
And he's like getting up on the Oni and like I guess he's gonna like try to see what he can do by just like getting either hitting him or getting into him or doing anything.
Nothing.
He's just trying to do
Just
something.
phasing through the Oni, just
Ah, this is the worst. Why? Oh, what am I gonna do?
And he's gonna head along the bridge. Yeah, I mean, we can just assume he's just gonna head along
Okay.
the bridge to see, hopefully find out if anything else is coming or
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll bring it to the Oni, who looks like it heals a little bit. And it's going to kind of look at the three of you that are very close together, smile, and say in common, "I can cast too." And cast Cone of Cold.
That's not good.
So when, because he went first, attacked me, I got my reaction back after my turn, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right. Do your
Cone of
thing.
Cold.
Can I counterspell? Can I 5th level counterspell?
5th level counterspell?
If that will negate Cone of Cold, I will.
It negates Cone of Cold.
What level is it? I don't know. You-
Alright, get rid of a 5th level spell slot.
Oh,
Done. Done. Done.
oh fuck.
Damage.
Justin's just like, oh, this is the type of game, huh? Cracking his knuckles. All right, let's do this.
Oh, the initiative order got reset. Oops.
Hi, I can only do that once. Please don't do it again.
So yeah, the initiative order, sorry, the initiative order got reset. So it was the Oni, who went after the Oni again? Una, I know that. Nesla,
And then Nesla,
Ophelia,
Bernard.
Bernard. Okay, cool, yeah, everything's
Yeah.
fine. Fixed again. Okay. So the Oni's not really happy about that. But it's still got other stuff we can do, so it's not too... whatever. Alright. Yeah. Just gonna stay where it is and get ready to start tossing people off this fucking bridge if they come on in. That'll bring it to Una.
Yeah, Una's gonna start off with an attack with a with a hand crossbow.
Okay.
Fuck. Rolled a 6, so 15.
15 does not hit.
Yeah.
Just sinks into the shoulder and just pulls the bolt out and tosses it over the side of the chasm.
Then she's going to is there anything to like kind of hide behind?
No.
Okay. Well, then she's gonna get right up next to him for like a pump fake,
Mm-hmm.
and then disengage back to where she was to do the bolts of the grave.
Okay.
And hopefully, I am rolling like shit tonight. Oh my god! I rolled a 4. No, I can't do anything.
And it just laughs, just.
I've passed the bad luck on.
I'm so sorry, Brittany.
Anything else?
No, darn rogue can't do. She's got. I don't know. It's rough. Nope, that's everything.
Okay. Alright. That'll bring it to Nesla, who's trying to sweep this guy's feet.
Okay. We'll walk around behind him
Sure.
and start clawing my way up his back.
Okay.
Each time I put a paw in, going up is one of my attacks.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, first one is a 23.
Hits.
9 damage.
Okay.
Reach up with that right paw and 16.
16 just hits. So, whap, whap. The cat just
Alright.
pawing somebody. Just.
11 damage.
Ooh, nice.
And then where Ophelia hit him with the firebolt was on his face. So can
Yeah.
I like? Is his mouth kind of agape?
Yeah, he's laughing.
Okay, I'm gonna try to reach in and grab his tongue.
Okay.
Like just an attack. It's just
Yeah.
flair.
Okay.
Oh dang. 28.
Yeah. You just like.
And in fact, let me add a stunning strike to that.
Okay.
The DC 15.
Yeah, and it's a con save, right?
Yes.
I love this dice tower. 24.
All right. Okay. 10 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Ophelia. Nesla's kind of like on the Oni's back, like tugging on his tongue.
Bruh. Anyways, good job. So, rules clarification.
Mm-hmm.
If a spell has bonus action and a cantrip has action, can I cast them both or no?
No.
No? Okay, cool. I've been in games where it's both, so I just wanted to see what you would roll it as.
I generally don't, because it can be kind of ridiculous at some point. It's just.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah, I get you. Then I'm gonna just cast Mind Sliver on him. So
Okay.
can I get an intelligence saving throw?
No. Yeah. Sure.
DC 17.
Oh, that's a 7.
No, that don't make it. So he's gonna take 4, 6, 12 psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
And Ophelia's gonna back up 5 feet. Just to... If Nesla gets thrown, she doesn't want to be the first one to get hit with him.
You're backing up 5 feet.
Mhm.
Attack of opportunity. Oh no, wait, you're still within 10 feet. Never mind.
Mhm.
Alrighty, that'll bring it to
And that is...
That's your turn. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bernard. You don't see anything.
Bernard's still.
Yeah, nothing.
And he's just gonna keep going.
You do see what's at the bottom of the pit, though.
Okay.
The chasm. It looks like it's about 60 feet down
Mm-hmm.
and just littered with rusted spikes.
Oh, that looks bad.
Just like rusted with like
Blood.
and,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
other like internal fluids.
Yeah.
Neat. Okay. Ugh.
And he'll just keep going.
Okay. Oh, nice. No attack of opportunities because nobody's within melee range except Nesla. The Oni is just going to back off the side of the bridge and plummet. And it's going to attempt to throw Nesla off while it's falling.
What?
Yeah. So, contested athletics or acrobatics for you, Nesla. It's not really a grapple, though, because you're not grappling him, so he's just going to try to throw you off with a shove action. So, an attack. And does a 11 hit? So it's going to do multi-attack and go for another shove
Yeah.
as it's falling.
You're muted too, but
That one is a 16 to hit.
You're muted.
All right.
Sorry.
So yeah, the Oni's falling 60 feet. Before it hits the spikes, it's going to use 20 of its fly speed and just fly up 20 feet.
Okay,
Nice.
reaction, slow fall. I only take damage from the last 5 feet.
You guys aren't falling. So he didn't push you off, and he used his fly speed to not land on the spikes. So you're hovering with 20 feet above the spikes on his back, and you're 40 feet down from everybody else with no way up.
Fucking floating around. What a bitch.
Ooh.
Yeah, Onis can fly. Fuck. Damn it! That would have been so cool if it worked. Una. Una's dark vision would see. Actually, it's magical darkness, so nope. Would not see what's going on down there. Would have seen the Oni plummet into darkness and disappear.
Great. She's going to hold a reaction to when she can see this thing again, and hold a crossbow bolt.
Okay.
Attack.
Nesla, you're on this thing's back.
She'll probably say, kind of sarcastically, shout out, Nesla, you live.
Okay. Bonus action. I am going to shadow step back to the bridge.
Yep.
And then action, cloak of shadows. I am invisible.
Okay. Excellent. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, that'll bring it to Ophelia.
Well, let me move towards the side. If I can get off the bridge, that
you can.
Is one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ophelia.
So it's just gone now with the magical darkness?
Yeah, you can't see it.
Oh, shit, dude. I'm gonna hold a firebolt for if it appears again.
Okay. Bernard.
Doopa-doopa-doo, what's on the other side of this bridge?
A blank wall. Just a solid wall.
Bernard will try going through it.
Okay, we'll get back to that.
Okay.
Actually, no, so you can still see stuff. Wait a minute. It's obviously a wall that is a secret door. But Bernard sees mechanisms and stuff attached to the other side. And you can see that it's heavily trapped.
Okay. So does this look like a magical secret door, or is it like it's a secret door that's kind of mechanical?
Mechanical. There's mechanisms and everything. And
Right.
looking up, you see that any creature that kind of steps through the doorway triggers a pressure plate that drops a massive boulder that's suspended up on the ceiling.
Splat. Neat.
Oh boy.
And then,
I hope Una's out of her game today.
And then it just continues into a tunnel.
Oh boy.
And he's just gonna, with the rest of his action, because he's just gonna use his action to do more movement. He's just going to like stick his head out the go through the wall again, stick his head out and like try to keep dibs on how everybody's doing.
Okay.
That's it.
The Oni heals. And it'll fly up 30 feet, becoming visible to everybody, because there's only 40. Yeah, it's because it's 10 feet above, so you guys can see like 10 feet down. So anyone who had held actions would fire off now.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, okay. I thought you said he was invisible. Okay.
Just disappeared into the magical darkness.
All right. So attack. Hopefully better. All right. So Una rolls a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that is essentially 76 plus 5. +5. 35 piercing damage.
Okay.
That was good rolls on for her on that one. Woo.
Wait,
Yeah,
did
35
you
piercing
roll,
damage.
You rolled sneak attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's next to someone, isn't he?
No, he's not.
Oh.
The Oni isn't.
Good.
So no sneak attack.
Yeah, no sneak attack. Fuck. Damn it. Okay. Shit. So, yeah, that's just 10 damage then.
Okay. And the firebolt?
11 to hit.
Nope. Just
Yeah.
kind of ducks, moves his head just an inch out of the way as it just grazes past his face, and he goes, "You missed."
So everybody's at least 10 feet away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, more than that. About, at this point... about 10. Yeah. His eyes are going to go purple for a second. And... Ooh, I need everyone but Una to make... Oh, never mind. There is no save for this one. His eyes just go purple. All right. This is probably not going to do anything. How much hit points you guys got left?
Doing pretty good, personally.
Yeah, what do you got? I need to know numbers.
72.
72.
59, but
59.
I'm also invisible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. The sleep spell does not work. Oops. That's his action. Which will bring it to Una.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Yeah. Is anybody near him?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Well then. Yeah, I guess she'll fire the crossbow. Or no, she'll yeah, she'll do a disengage to do the bolts
Okay.
first. Yeah. And that is 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay.
But now she does not get her sneak attack.
Huh? Right, correct.
Mhm.
She wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. So So 24 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then her crossbow attack, her hand crossbow attack. That one.
Just hand crossbow jams.
Dang it! She's like slams it with the palm of her hand.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
Nesla.
Okay, while I'm still invisible, I'm going to run a cross route around Ophelia.
Mm-hmm.
As I pass by her right side, I'm going to put my hand on her shoulder and go, "Stop playing games." Run about 20 feet to her left, reappear just as I unleash 2 darts.
Okay.
All right, 1 dart is 17.
17 hits, gets it right in the left eye. Just
All right, and then 1 dart is 11. Okay,
that one
so
misses. Yeah.
That is 7 damage.
Okay. This Oni's looking rough now. Well, it's been looking rough for a little bit. Anything else, Nesla?
No, that's it.
All right, Ophelia.
Ooh, stop playing games. All right, I know what you want. Time for the fireballs, baby.
Oh God.
He's above the bridge, right?
No, he's on it. Oh, no, yeah, no.
Awful.
Sorry. No. He's not on the bridge now. He's floating 10 feet under it.
Well, I'm gonna position the fireball in a way that does not hit the bridge, but it hits
Does it have
him.
to... Does it... Okay.
And I'm gonna use
I'm
my
trying to think.
reaction.
Does the fireball have to hit a surface, though, to detonate?
It's a
No.
point you choose within range.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, the surface would be him, right? No. So, fireball on him, not hitting the bridge. So I need him to make a dex save. But I'm going to use my reaction to give him disadvantage, thanks to good old Uvar.
Okay. Disadvantage. I rolled a natural 20 and a 15.
So 15?
Yeah.
That fails. So that is good old 8d6. 2, 4, 5, 11, 15, 21, 26, 31, 32 points of fire damage.
Just explodes, and the flaming remains just plummet into the pit, and you hear a stink. And that's the end of the encounter.
Hey, did you kill it?
Walk up to the edge and peer over. Can we see to the bottom?
Nope, because of the magical darkness.
Darn.
I sure hope I did.
Oh,
Should we continue on?
guess across the bridge, eh?
Let's go.
Ladies first.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. And she's just gonna strut forward.
Alright, you guys cross the bridge. Get to the other side, and you just see a flat, blank wall. But there's a breeze coming through the one end.
This is so weird. Huh. I guess I'll give this a look. And I guess she's gonna, like, look around, see if everything checks out.
Investigation check.
Okay. 20.
You can easily tell that there's a secret door there where the wall is.
Sweet. She's gonna see if she can't figure out how to open it.
It seems like it is pushed open.
She's gonna push.
Okay, she pushes it open. And there's a tunnel.
Sweet. She see anything else with her passives?
She has to make another investigation check.
Okay. 21.
She sees a pressure plate that's hidden really well just on the other side of this doorway. That's not meant to be seen. So as soon as somebody steps through the secret door,
She's just gonna. She goes to step forward after opening. Oh, that's nice. She'll like put up a hand.
and then
stop
she'd look
everyone.
up and see that there is a massive 40-foot, or not 40-foot, 20-foot diameter boulder just suspended
Yeah.
up on the ceiling.
All right. So, what's this mechanism look like that she's
A pressure
gonna
plate.
try to disarm? Right, but I mean, like, obviously the pressure plate. Is there like a string that
Nope.
goes up along the wall? Or
No, she can see.
is any?
Just
Okay.
just the pressure plate.
So, all right. So she's just gonna look around for some rocks and stuff to kind of disarm the pressure plate, or just tell them to. You know what, guys? How about you just walk around this one? And she's gonna point it out, and
They have to step over it.
does it look easy to step
Yeah,
over? Is it like
just
huge?
it have to be stepped over. It's easy to do.
Okay.
As long as you can
So
see,
you
you
can
can
just
step
kind of
over it.
stride over
Yeah.
it. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's right here. Bernard's sitting there like,
I don't even risk it. I just shadow step past it.
Okay.
I'll step over it.
Okay.
all right.
And then the
Everybody
door,
steps over.
the secret door just and closes.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Bernard's gonna scout ahead.
Okay.
Oh, I
And
guess
so
we're
is-
not
I guess-
going back that way.
Yeah. And I guess Una's scouting ahead too. They don't. She doesn't know Bernard's there though, so she's
Okay.
just gonna keep moving.
Just walking down the corridor.
Hmm?
It's about a 5-foot wide corridor, 8 feet tall. Magical darkness again.
So unless we get the lantern out, we can't see anything.
Correct.
Oh,
Which
I will get the
means,
lantern
like-
out.
Okay. And it's just a narrow corridor that keeps going straight into darkness.
Uno, do you care to take the lead?
She just looks back because she's already like strutting in front. Like, yeah, Nesla.
Let us know if you see Dr. Bunsen.
Yes, please.
I'm sure when we see him, it'll be really obvious. All right, and we're just gonna keep moving while keeping an eye out for traps and
Investigation.
little baubles and things.
Yeah.
Okay. What are her abilities? Actually, I need to brush up.
She has a +10 to investigation
Mhm.
and a +10 to perception.
Right. Okay. That is a 22.
Sees another uneven pressure plate about 10 feet ahead.
Oh boy.
Oh wow. Yeah. They really like their traps here. And she's gonna point it out, and if it looks like we can just walk
You
over
can
it.
just walk over it.
Yeah, she'll point it out. And she'll also she'll say, do any of you guys have something shiny we can use to kind of, so that if we have to come back this way, we can see it without having to look too hard?
After we cross, I'll toss a copper back at it.
Ting. Ding, 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 ding. Okay.
All right. And can she figure out what that trap might trip?
Nope. No
Okay.
idea.
All right. So just be like, watch out. Keep moving.
You guys keep moving. And eventually, it opens up into a brightly lit, not a brightly lit room, but like a dimly lit room by purple floating lanterns that just float through the air. The room's about 30 feet by 30 feet, and it's kind of circular, but there are no discernible doors, but the room is covered, the walls are just covered in just portraits. No, like, bare wall visible, just portraits of just different monsters and creatures. And
how long would that hallway have taken to traverse?
Like 15 minutes.
Okay, so about halfway done with Bernard's thing. Okay.
Are they moving like the ones in the bedroom?
No, these are completely different. Has anybody actually entered the room yet?
No.
Okay.
No. She's just gonna be like, well, look what we got here. And she's gonna look around.
Mm-hmm. Just sees portraits in the floating lanterns.
Alright. And she'll like kind of look down where she's stepping and kind of step in.
Nothing happens.
Look
She
around.
steps in perfectly fine. Yeah, it's just a room with floating lanterns and those portraits.
Yeah. Yeah. And then she's just gonna see where the edge of Ophelia's lantern is, and she's gonna move to the dim light part of it and just kind of skirt there and try to remain stealthy and unseen.
What about Bernard?
Well, this place is weird.
And he's looking around at all these paintings.
So he floats into the room?
And yeah.
He hits the floor.
In what way?
Corporeal, solid. Almost like it just dispelled whatever he had on himself.
Uh-oh.
So is he there?
He is. He just...
Whoa! Oh my
Up
god!
there.
Oh. Wow.
And I'll control him now.
Everything feels really fuzzy. Cool.
And as he shakes his head, you see like almost like a little fog and particles kind of just go.
Whoa. You guys did a pretty good job with that guy. Sorry I wasn't able to help.
Don't worry, we had it. Are you okay?
Yeah, it was real weird. It wasn't, yeah, Ophelia, what happened to your arm? I'm so sorry.
Why are you sorry? Don't.
It's a cool arm, Bernard.
Anyway, we gotta let's figure this stuff out and get out of here. Oh boy.
There's a
You were
grinding...
right, that was rather obvious.
There's a grinding... Thank you, Nesla. There's a grinding sound, and a couple of stones on the floor get pushed away, and an organ, like a piano organ, rises up out of the floor. And it's very Goonies-esque. It's made of bones, and the keys are fingers. And it just rises up out of the floor.
Are there any is there any sheet music or anything that looks like sheet music engraved in the walls or anything?
Make an investigation check.
Ooh. 21.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hang on. I'm still exhausted, so that's disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap. 12.
No. You don't see anything.
All right. Well, let's that thing looks weird.
He's just looking at that organ.
Any of you guys know how to play? Is it?
Nope.
As he
Howdy
says
doody.
that, I'm gonna run my paw across the keys.
Fuck.
Okay. One of the portraits, the image that was in it, just disappears.
I'll play a little bit.
Oh my god, what's it sound like?
It's just like it just sounds like it's cacophonous and weird. It sounds like wailing and screaming when a key's pressed.
Nesla, what the heck are you doing?
He's just gonna chuck him off.
Nesla,
I've
give
heard
me,
a lot of music in Harmonia.
So yeah, two portraits, the images that were in them disappear. Nesla, and because since you played the organ wrong, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oh no.
8.
8. As it happens and the screaming comes out, these like shadowy hands come out and they kind of like go into Nesla and pull something out of him into the organ. Nesla, you take 14 points of necrotic damage and your maximum hit points is reduced by 14.
Hey.
And that's what happens. And yeah, those two portraits just disappeared. The images in them, rather, and the creatures were that thing that was chasing you down the corridor, Nesla, with the big claws,
Ooh.
and what looks like a dog-sized dragon, but skeletal. Those are the pictures that disappeared. But you do not see any sheet music. False, actually. Sorry, look at my notes. When the pictures disappear, you see in one of those portraits is a single piece of parchment, and there are what's the word I'm looking for? A song. There's like a song notes written on the page, but it's an incomplete song. Very similar to the Goonies.
Okay.
Try to figure out what the missing notes are.
Okay, I'll point towards the parchment and say, "It hurt like hell, but I told you I know how to play."
Okay.
And Bernard's just gonna have a look around the room, and while he's doing that, he'll pluck that thing out, the parchment out of the thing, and give it a look.
And it says the parchment doesn't. The song's name is "The Guiding Hand." Or sorry, "The Guiding Hands." And yeah, the middle section of the song is missing all of its notes on the page.
Huh.
Well, okay.
And he's gonna like have it, and then kind of look around the rest of the room, unless I guess he can't, because
Hey, doctor,
Hmm?
could you help me check out the rest of this room?
Of course. What do you want me to do?
Oh, I just figured we'd stick together.
Of course.
All right.
Help him move around the room, I guess.
Okay, how you doing that? What are you doing?
pretty much trying to find the edge of where the edges are, like the walls, and then go along, just to get an idea of how big this room is.
30 by 30, and it's completely rounded. There are no edges to these walls.
Okay. And there aren't any doors or
Nope.
anything.
The walls are completely
doors,
covered
no
in
windows.
the walls are completely covered in these portraits. There is no actual bare wall visible.
All right. And what's going on with the portraits? Like, if we try to remove one, is they removable?
They are removable. Do you want to do that? Are you gonna try to do that?
I guess he's gonna like take one of the portraits and kind of from the bottom, kind of do one of that and look behind it.
Let me see what portrait this is. All right. The portrait has 3 smiling hags, very similar to the ones you saw at the bone grinder. And you actually good. None of you guys were there. Never mind. 3 smiling hags, and as soon as you touch the portrait cackles.
Nope. All right.
And
okay.
it hits the ground, and then it floats back to the wall and reattaches itself. And 3 hags start to crawl out of the portrait.
No.
Bunsen will flip it around so that they're facing the wall.
They're still crawling out.
Hey, I didn't made it. You guys can chill. Just chill.
I run over and try to help him press it against the wall.
All right, the 2 of you one of you give me a strength check with advantage. I'll say Bernard because he's
Yeah.
Because I'm
Guys,
beef.
buff
to
as
see how long
fuck.
you can hold them in this portrait.
Okay. Okay, so that's and that's just a check, right?
Yeah.
20.
Okay. You're struggling. But it feels like you might have some time to try to figure out what the fuck this puzzle in this room is. While the 2 of you are holding this portrait down, it's up to Ophelia and Una basically to figure things out.
Oh, I don't even
All right, any of you know how to play the instruments? Get
No.
to work.
Yeah, nobody knows how to play instruments. Oh wait, Nesla, you can play a horn, I guess. So at least you know what notes are. You can read the sheet music. But
You
you're
can
also
read the
helping
sheet
me.
music. Just tell me which buttons to push. I'll push them.
Here.
And Bernard's gonna quickly take out the sheet music, and toss it to whoever looks like they're gonna try playing.
Okay.
Ophelia. Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
So it's just the middle bit that.
Yeah.
Hey, I think I have an idea.
And Bernard's gonna slide it down the wall and then put it on the floor and then like sit on it or like stand on it and like try to like bam bam bam.
Seems like it's not having much of a change.
Well, I mean, like at least it's both his weight and strength going.
I understand.
Into it. That's what I'm getting at.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So Ophelia, for the first section of the song, you have advantage on a performance check because the notes are there.
Okay.
So if you want to sit down at the piano or the organ and play, that is up to you.
I will.
Okay.
I will play it.
Performance check
I've
with
got
advantage.
I even got the new dice. Come on. God bless advantage. 18.
You play the right set of notes, and the torches in the room go a little brighter. Or the lanterns, sorry. And more wispy gray hair kind of falls out of the portrait and starts like coalescing out of it.
Stop
Grudge
it.
style.
Stop it.
Just
Stop it.
and feel if you want to play the second section of the song, because there are no notes. It's mainly you trying to figure out what the second section of the song is, basically going off of the pattern of that. But there are no notes. So disadvantage on a performance check.
What? Oh God.
I mean, it fits because Ophelia's freaking the fuck out because of those hags right now. But I'm gonna do it anyways. Hashtag YOLO. Okay. Disadvantage on performance. 10.
10. You're playing it, and you're playing it at the start. You're playing it somewhat okay, so you learn the first half of the second part. You're like, okay, and then dong. There's like this cacophonous, just like dong, and those same shadowy hands come out and this and they reach into Ophelia. You take 16 points of necrotic damage, and your max HP is reduced by 16. And another portrait goes blank. And see which
What does
one.
that mean?
See
Not
which
meant to
one.
save
See which
against
one.
that?
Which one? Nope.
What does that
No
mean?
save.
Oh.
See which one went blank. One that had a Tarrasque on it, but nothing appears on the other side. And
What does that mean?
Guys, we're releasing them into the wild. That's what I think. Oh no. Oh no.
the portrait goes up a little bit off the floor, and there's like a little hag foot sticking out now.
In the portrait that went missing, did another piece of paper show
No.
up? Fuck. Una, do you want to try?
Okay.
No, she's not charismatic at all. She's the performance check. You kidding me? One has to do it.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Okay. It's
'Cause,
just
I know
so
beginning parts.
just a straight roll now,
Just a straight roll.
because you have the first part of the song.
Okay. Straight roll. Performance.
Basically, what's going to happen is you get the idea. You have 3 chances to fail.
Yeah.
Once all 3 are used up, we'll see what happens.
So 3 in
But that
total or
means-
3 per person?
3 failed checks total.
So
Well, that makes
Nesla
it fun.
failed twice already, right? Because he went and then played again.
Oh, that's right.
Fuck it.
That's right. The organ starts to go back into the floor.
No.
Ophelia, do you get off the organ?
Yes.
Okay. Just resets into the floor tiles reset, all of the portraits just go blank.
What about the one we're holding?
Yeah. Just collapses to the floor.
Hey, you did it. Good job.
And then the portrait bucks Bernard off
Oh no.
and floats up and starts to spin just really fast, like a spinning top. Just
Alright, everybody get together.
and all of those lanterns, one by one, blink out, and the doorway grinds shut. That you guys came in
Ophelia is
from.
right behind Bernard. Behind Bernard, holding on to him. Nah, dude.
Okay. There's a
Move
tremor.
Move over
Okay.
into a corner and turn invisible.
Okay. The room starts to tremble. Sorry. Room starts to tremble. And there's like little sounds of a heartbeat, like and then little cracks of light coming up from the floor. Green. And then the floor explodes. And I
Okay.
need everybody to make dexterity saving throws.
Cool.
I'm already not good at those.
Ooh. Okay.
Una got a 22. That's a success.
I have no bonuses to dexterity, but I rolled a 15.
15 is a fail.
Fuck. Kidding me?
Well, the floor's
I rolled a
exploding upward.
5.
Okay.
I got a natural 20, which is 29.
Okay. Nesla going to succeed. Okay. Everyone who didn't succeed, as the floor explodes, takes 38 points of necrotic damage.
Hey.
Those that succeeded take half. So Una and Nesla take...
Just Una. I've got evasion.
Oh, and so does she.
Oh, that's right. So she doesn't take any either.
38.
She doesn't take any either.
It's 38 damage.
Yes.
Ow.
And then as the floor cracks away, a glowing green just shaft, and you all start plummeting down this straight shaft. Just...
Oh
Okay.
no.
Slow fall.
Mm-hmm.
Bernard's gonna hang on to Ophelia and be like,
I think I can save us if we get to the bottom. Oh no, I can't.
And you keep
Oh,
plummeting.
is not looking good.
And you keep plummeting. And you keep plummeting. And you keep plummeting. And you keep plummeting. And you can see at the bottom just solid ground, and it's coming up very fast.
Bernard's gonna bonus action Howgroon and hold on to Ophelia
Okay.
and try to take the damage for her.
Okay. I'm going.
Una's gonna
to
Misty.
shadow.
Yeah, Una's Misty stepping. Just
I was going to say I was going to shadow step towards Una. All right.
she just Misty steps to the ground. Just.
Okay. Yeah. See her do that, and I'm gonna wait until I'm in range and shadow step to her.
Okay. All right. The shaft was 80 feet. So those of you who did not, well, feel you're being held by Bernard. So Bernard just hits the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
You land on Bernard's squishy muscles, I guess.
I rolled a lot of ones. That's 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Halved?
Yep.
Okay. So that's 9.
Yep.
Okay.
Ow.
Oh my gosh, immediately get off.
And you're all standing in this sort of pit. And there's a single metal door on the wall.
Hey, anybody feel like maybe having a little short hair? Oh my god. Ugh.
Well, if you guys need one, sure, I'm perfectly okay.
Yeah, I don't think some of us are doing too hot.
And Bernard's going to use his second wind before doing a short.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
What are you guys doing during the short rest then?
See.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'll take 2 hit die.
Una's not using any. She's at 78 of 83. So.
I'm at 18.
Ugh.
Bernard is going to he's going to try to get things back in the right position, kind of nurse some bruises from all of that damage. And try to...
Ophelia's fussing over him.
Yeah, and he's gonna try to clear his mind because of the necrotic damage. He's gonna try to
Mhm.
kind of bolster his spirits, so to speak.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at what I assume is a temporary max is 56.
Hey,
What
same,
I,
dude.
what I hope is temporary.
Same, dude.
Okay. Yeah. You guys got your short rest. And there's a metal door.
Alright. So I guess we better keep moving. Gotta get out of here. Nesla still got that book.
Me?
Yeah, Nesla. That's your name,
Oh,
right? have another
I
one?
tap my bag and yeah, I've still got it.
Alright. Doctor, how you doing?
I have been better. Not going to lie, but all things considered, I'm alive, so that's all I can ask for.
Alright. Okay. Alright, dude, do your thing.
Okay. That's a 29. It's not trapped. She opens it.
Alright, what do we got?
A weird looking room.
I'll peek over her shoulder.
Okay. From the doorway, for about 15 feet, is just a chasm. Beyond that is just a big spinning stone circle about 30 feet wide, and it's spinning relatively slowly. And there are 4 doors, also 15 feet, across a chasm. One to the left of the spinning circle, one to the right, and one to the north.
Alright, I'm pretty quick. Do y'all want me to check this out?
Yeah, sure, that sounds great.
Okay. Going to dim light.
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna shadow step onto the disc and be ready to shadow step back.
Alright, you shadow step onto the disc. And it speeds up a little bit. Just.
Ooh, okay. Can I get down on all fours and dig my claws in?
It's stone.
Or like try to get like a hold of a crack or
He's
something.
got magical hands.
Since it's spinning really fast, it's give me a strength check.
Nesla, I know you're panicking. Just get off it, man.
Oh, and it's an ability check.
Yeah,
Oh shit. Just a straight
Yikes.
check.
Yep.
3.
3. You lose your grip and you roll along the spinning stone circle, and
As I start to go off the edge, I'm going to shadow step back.
okay.
Okay, if we get on it, we're going to have to be rather quick.
Well, what are we doing?
Probably investigating those other doors.
Given this is our only way out, since y'all can't climb that, I don't assume.
How many other doors are there?
I said there's a chasm around the spinning stone circle, and each door, minus the one you guys are in, is 15 feet across this chasm, on a ledge, and there's 3 doors. One on the left, one on the right, and one on the north wall. So west, east, north.
Okay.
And which direction is the stone spinning?
Counterclockwise.
Okay, so if we jumped on the first door, we would encounter is the east door.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, or 3.
I don't know.
The easiest one to get to.
Yeah, well, I can see how quickly we can get to the first door.
So, to figure out how this puzzle is going to work, this room, long jump is going to come into effect. So when you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement. This rule assumes that the height of your jump doesn't matter, such as a jump across a stream or chasm. At your DM's option, you must succeed in an athletics check to clear a low obstacle no taller than a quarter. There are no obstacles. And this is technically difficult terrain, so you'll have to also succeed in a check when you land.
All right. I think.
And the Cape of the Mountebank hasn't. We haven't come across
Nope.
the dawn yet, have we?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So.
All right. I think I can. I think if the doctor and Luna get on my shoulders after I get big, I think I might be able to get us across.
You won't fit in the doorways if you're big.
Well, all right then. If I'm not big, I can still do it. Just a little bit. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't need help being dexterous.
Yeah, well, I thought it was I didn't think that being dexterous could have you jump very far.
True.
So, I mean, do we have any rope?
The rope that was
I
disintegrated.
know Una doesn't.
Yeah, you destroyed mine.
I have rope, I believe. Let me look.
The rope.
Yeah,
you can get the
I actually
idea
have-
when the stone circle spins, the rope might not exactly help if one person's thrown off.
Rope here might end up taking a second person with it.
Well then, I'll just tie this rope around me.
And he just ties it around like his shield arm,
Okay.
and he'll just kind of have it on the ready, with all kind of with the rest of the rope kind of in his hand.
Okay.
So just to be ready to like toss it to someone. If
Okay.
he needs to. And he's just gonna have that in his hand.
All right. Who wants a ride?
I would love a ride, actually.
All right. All right, get on. Ugh.
Pick back. Oh, you did.
Which one are we aiming for?
One, two, three. I say one to the east.
Yeah, why do you think that?
That is the first one we will encounter, the one we can get to the quickest.
Is it looking at the arrangement, Justin?
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like it's just going to be a matter of picking one, or
Timing.
or are there going to be right? So does it seem like the timing is going to be based on our position? Does it look like the timing is going to be more finicky for any of the doors? Or is it just pretty? Does it look like it's pretty much going to? I can't think. Does it look like it's going to be pretty much the same challenge for all three? No matter which
From
one we pick?
here, yeah. But you
Okay.
notice when Nesla stepped on it, it sped up, and it might depend on weight, that determines how quickly it speeds.
Cool.
So maybe the more weight that's put on it, the faster it'll go.
All right.
All right. So yeah, we'll aim for the east one, and if this thing goes a bit too fast, we might end up on one of the other ones. So
Or in the chasm.
here we go.
Yep.
All right.
So
So, are you doing Are you
bad.
running or doing a standing?
Oh, he's gonna run.
Okay. So, you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying
But you have to move at least 10 feet to do so.
right. All right. So I can cover 20.
Yep. So you land in the middle of the stone circle,
Okay.
and it
Yeah, and
immediately
he's gonna hoof it
goes
to
quicker.
the east.
It goes quicker than it did with Nesla.
Yeah,
Just
because he's got 2 people. Yeah, and he's just gonna start booking it.
All right.
And then
So
keep an eye
landing
out,
on it
try to
first
get
because it's
the-
speeding.
Yeah.
I need you to make a acrobatics check when you land on it.
Neat. That's 4.
You land prone,
Ow.
and
Sorry, doctor.
Am I in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not that bad yet.
not that
Because
bad
when
yet.
it comes to those spinning things,
But you are moving while it spins.
it gets worse the further you get to the edge.
Yeah.
All right. Just like those playground things. As
Mhm.
long as you're in the middle, you don't go flying off.
Yeah.
So he's gonna stand up.
Okay.
He's gonna stand up, try and get a gauge how the doors are coming and going as
Okay.
they're spinning. And
So
he's gonna try not to
the
throw up and
okay. So the ledges where the doors are about 5 feet wide, and that's
Okay.
where the door is. So you get the idea. It's gonna be one person at a time doing this, unless you have somebody on your shoulders.
yeah. Yeah.
That means like so the ledge.
Ophelia's on him.
Yeah, the ledge 5 feet wide, 5 feet long. So basically, it's landing on a ledge from a spinning stone circle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, Doctor. You can do this.
Well, I mean, like, so here's the other interesting thing. There's like nothing, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's an ability challenge, right? So,
Mhm.
yeah. All right, here we go.
Before you do, just real quick, Justin, would the slow spell work to slow this stone circle down?
You can certainly try. Let me check. So I don't want to use a spell slot and then.
Yeah.
Nope, it is only creatures.
Cool. All right.
You alter time around up to 6 creatures, so only creatures.
Okay.
You can do it!
All right, here we go.
Alright, acrobatics check.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, that was the save I made you do before. Acrobatics when you landed on the platform.
I thought that was just to land, not to like.
You're
Okay,
trying to land on
so
another
you're saying
platform.
acrobatics. Okay,
Yeah, you're jumping off a spinning platform trying to land on a stationary platform, so acrobatics.
right, but it's not just a platform in space, correct?
No.
It's against a wall
Yeah.
with a door.
Exactly.
Okay. 1.
Whew. Into the chasm
Bye.
with Ophelia.
Good night.
But no bottom. But no bottom in sight.
Cool.
We've just been failing all of these challenges.
I'll lean over the edge. Are you okay?
So how did I fail that? So I go to jump.
You roll a natural.
No, but I mean like the acrobat visually, like
You
am I
would have
just-
probably.
did I just kind of
I don't know.
I definitely made it, so it was just a matter of like not having
Timing.
correct footing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when you jumped, you smacked the wall right in front of the door.
Yeah.
But yeah, you fall maybe 20 feet
Mm-hmm.
and then stop. But you still have the sensation of falling, but you don't see yourself falling anymore. It's like you're stuck in a falling kind of state.
Okay.
And then there's a bright light that only Bernard and Ophelia see. And then there's a... And the two of you are standing in a different area of the monastery than everybody else.
Hollering, well, did Ophelia still have the lantern out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would
Oh,
I
you would have seen
just
the
seen
you
it disappear?
You would have seen the lantern just kind of... That's right. You would have seen the lantern just hovering in space 20 feet down and then just disappear.
That could be anything. Something could have just swallowed us.
Yo, we got chomped.
So, I don't know. You want to take the easy way across, or do you want to try to follow them?
Let's follow them, Nesla.
I'll put my paw out for.
Okay, she takes it.
I'll put 1 foot over the edge.
And you plummet. And there's the same bright light, and then and you appear beside Ophelia and Bernard in this kind of throne room. You all kind of...
Room.
Lights start to go... in a throne room, and sitting in a chair, a throne, if you will. It's a very gothic-looking throne room, very Bloodborne-esque. Chandeliers made of skulls, blue candles, sitting on this massive throne is this human-looking individual in black robes. And there's weird chains kind of like impaled into his body, and the chains look like they're made of just purely black necrotic energy. And he's wearing a ruby necklace, like a ruby pendant around his neck. And he's just
Yeah, I immediately go invisible.
Okay, he's like, hello, friends. This is not Bartholomew, it's something else.
Oh.
This person has no eyes. And there's like a frail little old man. He's like, hello, everyone.
Oh boy.
How did you like the trials?
I think we failed every single one. Is that right, fellas? We failed all of them.
Yeah. There was definitely some failures, yes.
Comedy of errors.
Is that...
And you hear a
the
rumbling
plan for
sound.
us?
There's like a rumbling. And it sounds like... It sounds like it's coming from elsewhere in the monastery. And he's like, oh, you must have awoken the protector.
Yep, probably.
Who? I'm sorry. What?
The winged death.
Oh.
Yeah, what's up with that guy? He kind of got us already.
My dragon protects me.
Ah, well, we aren't after you. We just want to get out.
Then leave.
All right, where's the door?
He gestures behind him and a door materializes on the wall.
Well,
I
nice
wish-
knowing you. Let's go.
Thank you very much. Oh,
Let's go.
oh, Ayud. Oh,
Yes,
thank goodness.
Right side. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, Hybernard.
And he's just
Hybernard,
he's
let's
just,
go.
he's just stroking the amulet that he's wearing on his neck.
Yeah, I whisper to Una, look at his neck.
Yep, and she's gonna try to pickpocket it on the way out.
Sleight of hand.
Bernard and Ophelia are gone.
We open the door.
She just takes it off his neck and he doesn't even notice and pockets it. And he's like, "Goodbye. My name is Dark Priest Atelion."
Pleasure to meet you. Goodbye.
And that's
Yep.
the name you would have
Thank
seen in
you.
the book, Nesla.
Yeah.
Yep. You just walk right past him and go up the stairs. And you all immediately step into a portal.
Yep. Let's go. Where we going? Where we going?
We are ready to get the frick out.
Where we
I'm
going, Justin?
torn on
Let's
whether
go.
I want to leave or not.
Well, Bernard and Ophelia already went up into the doorway, so they're gone. And it's just you and Una in front of this frail old man. He's like, "Hello, you not following
Okay.
your friends?"
Well, as she walks towards the door, I'm gonna be whispering to her that, yeah, that's one of the names in the book. But I don't know if we can do anything with him because it says the dark powers can't be destroyed. I don't know what to do.
I don't think he's a dark power. Hello.
It's just a kind of sleepy, senile old
Death
man.
is the guiding hand.
Oh, I will reappear and I will look at him.
Oh, hello. Where'd you
Just
come
a second.
from? He can see you, even though he has no eyeballs. Well, hello.
He came from the shadow.
So Faith ends here.
Faith does end here. Are you one of my children?
I might be.
Oh, interesting.
You said your name is Atelian?
Yeah, Atelion. I created this place.
And I'll pull the book out. And
Oh!
Jeremy, what are you doing, buddy?
like I'm gonna look back and forth between him and the book,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try to find a passage about Atelian.
Yeah, you can. It mentions he is the one who pulled the Acrobatics out of the negative energy plane to kind of protect this tome. It mentions he is also because basically it's just part of it's just his journal, and he writes that he is responsible for the event called the Disappearance, where he murdered every single cleric that was here in a mass sort of sacrificial ritual, and he believes that anyone that dies in here becomes bound to the dark powers, and their soul is basically offered up to them eternally. And all the clerics willingly sacrifice themselves to do it by his hand. And a lot of these notes date like 600 years ago, and you can piece together this dude sitting on the chair is about 650.
All right, I'm going to say.
And everything just says death is the guiding hand. Because they believe in death, they become one with the dark powers.
Okay. I'm going to say I was mistaken,
Oh.
and I am going to shadow step through that portal as I yank on Una's clothes to follow.
Okay, she runs after, and you all appear back where you did before, outside the front doors of the Chapel of Night. Your wagon, your carriage, right there.
All right, let's go. Let's go, everybody up on the dang cart.
Bernard
Yeah.
hops on,
Go.
checks the horses.
Are you guys okay?
No.
Oh, yeah, good. That a girl.
And the sun is just beginning to rise.
Dawn.
Yep.
All right. Come on, Nesla.
Yeah.
Luna, get on.
Let's go.
Yes, we must get back to Harmonia.
All right.
All right, go, go, go.
So you guys start taking the mountain pass back down to Harmonia.
Please, let's go.
We did it. We made it. We made it out. Oh,
Oh my goodness, let's just stop the book.
oh, dude. Oh,
Yeah, I'm holding the book close.
Oh good, we got what we came for. We can be done with straw, Doctor. We're free.
finally. Oh, God.
God.
What did we even get for that? Ugh.
I got this cool arm. That's about it, really.
Yeah. I guess
Broke the
popping.
book, and it's like the only thing that matters.
Ooh.
And this little thing for Poppington.
You like, it's that cloak, that red, fancy looking cape.
The only thing that remains of Poppington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And the
because
The
bead.
rapier and the bead of force got disintegrated in the.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ooh. Yikes.
You all eventually get back into Harmonia. People are moving around, early morning, so doing what they do.
you're the typical Beauty and the Beast intro. There goes a baker with us. as we pull it down.
Oh, Dad thinks they're pretty.
Disaster,
pretty-
carriage on fire,
Yeah. Just people with like kind of the faint markings of necrotic damage on our
Mhm.
bodies. Just like
Ow.
I'm exhausted, so I kind of look like I've got a little bit of mange.
Bernard, is anyone still carrying the hilt of the sun sword by any chance?
Bernard is.
Cool. It speaks to you for the first time in a year. Only you, Bernard, and it says, I sense a shard of my original blade nearby.
Ooh. Bernard will whisper, "Keep talking."
The original blade that Strahd ordered destroyed is made of crystal, far more powerful than the blade of radiance that you and your friends would have seen. If I can be restored, I can aid in this adventure. More so than I did
Alright.
before.
Alright. Okay.
And it's kind of pulling you towards a sort of single floor building in the distance. You can see it pretty easily. Beautifully crafted buildings of moss-covered building of stone stands out from the rest of town. The windows are elegant and paned with exquisite glass. A glorious banner of reds, golds, and whites is strewn across the front of the building that reads Harmonic Hall, School of Music. And students seem to be milling in and out of the building, dressed in an assortment of clothes, various status, and wealth. Music is emanating from inside the building.
Harmonic Hall.
Yep, and that is where the sword is drawing you to.
All right, so, just so we can get this, just so I can get a good mental map going, we are pulling into town on the main road.
Yeah.
And as I get closer to a certain building,
Yeah.
I'm getting drawn towards it, and the hilt is talking to me.
Correct.
Now, based on that, how far away are we from Vasily's place?
Like 2 blocks.
All right. And I imagine this cart. We didn't get this cart at Vasily's place, right? Or we did.
You did. This was a loan.
Okay.
He gave you this one.
All right. Bernard's gonna give Ophelia a look. Where is Ophelia on the
Well,
carriage?
It depends. There's room for 2 people at the front, and there's a horse-drawn carriage. There's room for at least one person. Sorry, there's at least room for one person at the front to steer the horses. The rest are generally inside the compartment.
So she would be against like the wall that
Yeah,
Bernard would be on,
and-
so she'd be like back to back with him.
Is there
Yeah.
like a slat or a door?
There
or
is.
Like a
Yeah.
If they're inside, I assume me and Una are the ones driving.
No, Bernard is driving.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else is inside.
So Bernard's gonna slow it down to like a trot, so
Mhm.
that because I mean they're in the town anyway, so it's gonna move slow because he doesn't want to run over any kids. And
School zone.
yeah,
30 steps per hour, please.
He's gonna knock on the slat and then open it
Mhm.
And be like, hey, doctor,
Mm-hmm.
I got a little errand to run while we're in town. Perhaps we could have these guys go deliver the book, and maybe we could just leave.
I can hear you.
That's right. She's got like 25 passive.
I can too. You're less than 5 feet away from me.
He's
I mean-
whispering.
It does not matter. Our only task was to get the book to Strahd, and if you are going to deliver it, then our task is done. He has no more
Yes.
need for us.
And our task was to make sure that you survive, so we would appreciate at least an appearance.
Just I mean, could you just tell him we died and it's fine?
He'd have ways of knowing.
I mean, technically I did die, so you wouldn't really be lying. Like,
We can tell him that I
And
died
I-
too.
and
it
I would-
was everyone else.
and I went ethereal, so I mean, it's pretty close.
He has ways
Or,
of
like-
knowing. He can scry.
you guys can go on ahead. We'll come for dinner, like, whatever.
Fine.
No?
Come on, let's go, Nesla.
All right, if there's a reward, he could just beam it to us or whatever. Send it to our mail.
Come on,
Yes, He
Nesla.
has ways of knowing,
Let's go.
Alright.
right?
I'll look to Dr. Bernard and as I step out, and like, we know where to find you.
I'm sure you do, and you probably will.
And I'll follow Una.
Okay, so you two head back towards Vasily's mansion.
Yeah.
Should we give
and
them the
Bunce-
carriage?
So Bunsen will dismount and
Okay.
present Nesla the reins to the carriage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take them and jump up.
Okay. And they disappear up the hill towards the mansion.
Doctor.
And he's because he also just realized that they mentioned scrying and stuff.
He's gonna be like, Doctor, the hilt, it woke up. I haven't heard from it in a year. I just heard it again. And, there's a piece of it around here.
Oh. Where?
Right over there. I'm gonna go check it out, ask some questions, see if I can do something about it. If we have something in case Strahd decides to be a dick again.
Would be handy to have. What? Let's go.
Alright.
Let's go.
And Bunsen's just gonna start making his way to that
Okay.
shop.
You get to the harmonic hall.
Harmon
harmonic
Arm.
hall.
The music school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ophelia's gonna make sure that he's holding her right arm, not her left arm.
Sure.
so that he doesn't have to touch the strange metal one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys make your way to the front doors, and there's students just constantly milling in and out. Just
It was a busy place to learn in. That's what I like to see. People looking to better themselves through knowledge and practice and profession. It's great. Love to see that.
Ermahild is pulling you up to the 3rd floor.
Bunsen's his eyes are immediately gonna flick up to, like, that point, I guess.
Mhm. It's almost like it's
and-
the sword. The hilt is doing like a locate object kind of thing.
Yeah. And how big is this place?
Massive.
It's like the 3rd floor. Okay, so the 3rd floor isn't the top floor.
Oh wait, sorry. It's a single floor building. There is no 3rd floor. Sorry.
Okay.
It's pulling you down a left corridor about 60 feet, and then it's pinging in that area.
Okay.
All right, follow me. Ugh. I mean, join me, I guess. I don't know. We're all...
and he knows that we both can't fit through the door at the same time, so he's just gonna kind of squeeze in first.
Okay. So you follow
You are adorable, Doctor.
Yeah, so you're like in the hallway. There's kids. There's like students, not kids. There's students pushing around. The building is just full of the sound of music, just violins and harps and horns and pianos and organs. And it brings you to this door, and it says Torin on it, headmaster.
This is where it's leading me. I don't know.
It's in the room.
All right.
Bunsen's gonna.
No answer.
Hello?
Oh, and there's a student walking about. Headmaster Torin is currently wandering the halls, helping the students out performing class. He probably will be busy for the next couple of hours or so, and just kind of walks away.
What's it look like? Oh.
Sorry. Pointy ears. He's a half elf. You can't miss him.
All right.
Good to know. Thank you. Continue on. Good job,
Alright.
learning. Good job. Goodbye. Bye bye.
Thank you.
He usually walked with his arms behind his back.
That's a good
Good
one.
to know. Good to know.
He's also like the only
And-
elf in this school, so
And as Bunsen turns around to talk to this guy, he's gonna use his other hand
Mhm.
behind his back to kind of jiggle the handle to see if it's
Locked.
locked.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Darn it.
So just so you know, just for mechanic wise, you can pick locks without a thieves' tools. It's just disadvantage.
Yeah, but I don't have. I mean.
I understand. If you don't have if you're not proficient or you don't have the tool, it's always disadvantage to do a check or not to do thieves
Yeah.
that kind of check. Yeah.
Yeah. Both. Both Ophelia and Bernard have like 0 decks.
It's in there. I can
I
feel
feel
it.
it's in a lot of things, my friend.
All right. All right, join me. We gotta go around the other side, see if there's a window.
There wasn't. It's kind of just.
Oh,
It's an interior. It's interior walls, so there's no window.
that's got to be a rough place for an office. He's-
That reminds me of school.
Oh wait, sorry. No, there is a window. Sorry, there is a window outside. You can circle around them.
yeah.
You can find a
I guess
window.
Bunsen's gonna try to.
Conspicuously.
Bunsen is trying not to look conspicuous, but he's just looking around, trying not to look conspicuous, and
It's-
thus looking conspicuous.
It seems like a lot of the students are actually busy just getting to class,
Alright.
and they're too preoccupied with their own thing. So
Doctor, eyes straight. Just keep your eyes straight, please. Head straight or down.
You can probably hear his heart go.
Easy.
Yeah. quiet.
You fucking bean.
And he's just gonna go outside.
It's like, we gotta look for a window to his office, see if we can't get in that
You
way.
can easily find a window.
Right.
Okay.
And is
the
this in
window
like an
unlocked?
alleyway or is this like on the street?
It's kind of in an alleyway, but it's not a grungy, grubby alleyway. There's like flowers and everything growing out here.
Okay. Are there like windows and stuff where people could probably just at any point open up their window and be like, "Hey, what you doing?"
No.
Okay. All right.
Is the window unlocked? Can we open it?
Budson's gonna go up to it and look around on it.
The window doesn't have any locks.
How
Open it?
big is it?
It's big enough for both of you to fit through. Should you choose? Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking that it was only gonna be like barely big enough for Ophelia to get into.
Can we
Alright.
open the window?
Yeah,
You can
Bernard's
certainly
gonna
try. Yeah.
Yeah, Bernard's gonna try. He's gonna look around like way more than he should, and then
Okay.
like try lifting it.
Kindness of the essence, Doctor.
It opens.
Okay.
Great. We did not have to resort to property damage. Well, that.
Bernard kind of wiggles in then.
All right, you get into the office. Does Ophelia follow?
Yeah.
Cool. Various instruments made of pure gold hang on the walls of this large office. The floors are lined with lush red carpeting, and in the middle of the room is a large circular bed that is clearly meant for more than one person, maybe even more than a couple. The bed is covered in animal furs and extremely expensive-looking sheets. At the foot of the bed is a large, ornate, jewel-studded golden chest. In the northwest corner of the room is a privacy divider, a large circular bath built into the floor, and a golden harp that is playing a beautiful melody all by its lonesome. The northeast corner of the room has a set of stairs going up about 10 feet, where another door is connecting to a balcony outside. The windows up there are currently covered in large red velvet curtains, as is this window, where the curtains have been parted. Next to the stairs going up to the balcony is a small reading desk that is bare, aside for a few framed portraits of the headmaster himself, a kind of bronze-skinned half-elf, arms behind his back, very handsome, kind of graying hair a little bit, and he's standing beside a young human man. And in the southwest corner of the room is a massive statue of what appears to be made of greenish-blue metal. One of the arms appears to look like some cannon found on ships, but with arcane runes scribbled all over it.
Does he or the human that he's standing with look like Strahd's brother?
No.
Okay. I was like, oh. Alright.
Alright, here.
And he's gonna pull out the hilt and he's gonna just kind of move it around the room.
It pings right to the chest.
Oh boy.
And I guess he'll go over and kind of inspect it
Okay.
to see if there's anything going on with it.
Investigation check.
Okay. $20.
Doesn't appear trapped or anything.
All right. I guess he'll try opening it.
It's locked.
All right. How heavy is it?
150. Oh no, wait, hold on. Probably about 300 pounds.
Excellent.
Oh,
He's gonna
250.
pick it up.
250.
All right. He's
Alright. Alright, here we go.
and he's gonna pick it up.
And be like, alright, let's get out of here.
All right, you pick up the chest and it disappears from your hands. And
gonna
the
pull out
statue
the-
in the corner comes to life and turns to you.
All right. What are we getting a ping on the? Are we getting a ping anywhere?
Nope.
All right, let's go.
And it lifts up the cannon arm and just starts charging it. Just.
All right, we gotta go, 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 go.
And we can jump out the window.
Back out the window.
All right. And an alarm also starts to sound. And as you guys are scurrying out the window, you hear a. And a half elf is now standing in the room. And he's like, "What are you doing in here?"
Shoving Bernard out the window.
No.
Hi.
All right. So Bunsen's about half in, half out,
Yeah.
ass facing this guy.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just leave it to Ophelia.
You didn't answer my question.
What? What was your question?
It was, what are you doing in my office?
Oh, wow, that's a funny story, my friend. And I really got to go. You see, my friend.
Oh, you're not going anywhere.
Hmm.
Answer my question first, and we can decide if you can leave or not.
Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really know what we were doing in here. I was just following him.
Well, that's a stupid thing to do, isn't it?
Are you calling my friend stupid?
I'm calling you
Hey,
both.
what's going
I'm calling
on?
you both stupid.
What's
Okay,
going on?
I will accept me being stupid, but the doctor is not very stupid. Am I?
You both
We're
broke
gonna
into
have a
my
problem if you
office.
keep using that.
That's pretty
All
stupid.
right, let me.
And he kind of just like pats his.
Bunsen's-
He's patting his golem on the, like on the shoulder and stuff.
Bunsen's gonna get out of the window. And he's not hiding it, but he has the hilt in his hand.
And he's like, hey. Hi.
Hello.
Have you heard of Strahd?
Everyone has. It's a very dumb question.
Yeah, well, I guess what I'm wondering is, do you know if he's alive or dead right now?
Everyone knows he's dead. There hasn't been a peep from Castle Barovia. Just that the new Dark Lord is there, the Lady of Death.
Yeah, I was the guy that, I took him out. That's not a threat, by the way. That might have come out wrong. I'm sorry. Oh boy. Oh jeez.
He kind of snaps his fingers to the golem and it just raises its big cannon arm at you both. Continue.
No, wait. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, after we destroyed him, this sword, it went inert. And then, a day ago, I guess a couple days ago, we got a summons to come to Harmonia, and we came across this fella, and, turns out, Strahd's still alive, but my sword wasn't working.
Oh, he
I wanted
is.
to
Where is
destroy
he?
him.
Where is he?
I mean...
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Mhm.
And he casts Detect Thoughts. Where is he? Where's Strahd?
Do we see him casting? We see him casting something, right?
He just waves his hand a little bit.
Okay.
And he's casting Detect Thoughts.
Now, Bunsen wouldn't know what that looks like,
100%.
but
Yeah, he
I
wouldn't.
think Ophelia might.
Ophelia would. I have that sign.
He's waving his
So
hand,
what's
casting
she gonna
Detect
do?
Thoughts. Just
Who's he casting it on?
Bernard.
Nah, dude, I'm gonna counterspell that thing.
Okay. He's like, "Oh, right. So be it then."
No, wait. Hold on. What are you guys doing? You guys are like waving your hands at each
I'm
other.
trying to
You're
figure out
weird.
where Strahd is, and your friend just stopped me from doing so I can put the pieces together and assume you're in
Maybe
league with
if you
him.
let us talk, you
No,
would
why
know
would I be?
where he is.
Why would I be in the league with him if I'm trying to find something to kill him?
Why would your friend stop me
What?
from trying to find out his location from you?
Because you did
Is that
not
what
give
you-
us a
what do you-
chance
what
to
do you
answer
mean?
truthfully.
Then answer truthfully. Where is he?
Down the street, 2 blocks.
Yeah. One, we don't know if he's there right now, so we couldn't give you a positive answer. We just know that he was pretending to be this Vasily dude.
Oh, he's Vasily, the Meister singer.
Yeah, not the asshole. That's Strahd.
Interesting.
Anyway, I'm quite the accomplished blacksmith. The sword is telling me that there's a vital piece to reforging it, and that it was here.
It was. And now it is not.
Okay. Well,
Where is it?
It's in a safe place.
alright. So, alright, you see my face. I imagine since you're a caster that you could probably get in touch with me at some point.
I'm an
If you happen
archmage.
to
I'm an
find it again.
archmage.
Good for you. I don't know what that means. But if you know, if you find it again and want someone to kill Strahd, I got the other piece, okay? And I'm really hankering to do it. I want to kill that son of a bitch. Sorry, I broke into your place. I'm not very good at it, as you can probably tell.
Cool.
But I'm just.
You two
This
can
is
leave.
what we're doing.
You two can leave
Okay.
now.
All right. Well,
I don't want my golem
please keep in
to
touch.
make this place a mess.
yeah, me
Thank you.
neither. Ugh. You're gonna. You first, doctor. Sorry.
Just use the door. He
Door,
opens the
don't-
door.
Okay. We'll, tip her hat and walk through the door.
Okay. And you hear another
Oh.
a popping sound from inside the office, and he is gone.
Ugh.
Nesla and Una, you guys are taking the carriage up to the Meister Singer's mansion. And she's like, Nesla, I hope they didn't do anything stupid.
Not likely. Seem rather incompetent.
You guys pull the carriage up beside Strahd's and beside another familiar-looking carriage, the one that belongs to Rahadin. And you know Rahadin was Strahd's kind of assistant, the half-elf who would wander the castle and stuff. And you guys pull up and you step inside, and Strahd, no longer in the guise of Vasily because he's in his own home, is just standing there with Rahadin. Rahadin's there, and he's like, "No news to report from Castle Barovia. The one they called Leah is still under control of the Dark Powers."
When?
That's
Not
right.
Leah.
She has massacred everyone in Vallaki, though, and turned them into her undead army. So that's fun. Everyone in Vallaki. Barovia is not great right now. It's, my reports are the army is sweeping across all of Barovia, wiping out every settlement, and turning all of the villagers and people there into members of her army. So currently, Barovia is uninhabited. And Strahd just nods his approval. Thank you. And Rahadin just nods to Nesla and Una. It's good to see you both.
And give him a little bow.
And he gets into the carriage and starts going back to Barovia, because he is a spy currently in Castle Barovia. And Strahd's like, Nesla, Una, how did it go?
And I'll take the book out.
He glides towards it. Ah, interesting. May I see it?
Yes, sir.
Where are the other two?
They got out at the edge of town. They said they had an errand to run.
Where did they go?
The school.
Interesting. Alright. He starts looking through the book. Ah, good job, Nesla. Good job, Una. Your payments will be upstairs momentarily.
Okay.
As for the other two, I don't see them, so I might have to give their payment to you, both of you. That's unfortunate. I thought they'd be interested in leaving this place.
I will open the book up to the section about the dark powers not being able to be destroyed and all that such.
You also would have remembered there is a thing about a ritual of separating somebody from the dark powers ties, which is something also Strahd has mentioned he's interested in. And he looks at that ritual and says, "Oh, Nesla, you did a very good job."
Thank you, sir.
Should you ever want to be immortal, just ask. And he kind of just jokingly pats you on the shoulder. And he says, "We should perform this ritual tonight. On me."
Oh. Okay, and in that case, I definitely...
Well, not tonight. Now, as soon as possible. He kind of like can see.
Oh.
It looks like the sun is out and about.
As you wish, sir.
Come, let's go to the basement.
Kind of slouch my shoulders and follow him.
Alright, and he leads you both down into the basement, and as the usual for the basement, there are bottles of blood just everywhere. And
I assume up and around Strahd enough that it doesn't bother me.
yeah, you know he has a different new method of getting. He mentioned that the way he feeds himself is different than he used to, and he kind of just rolls up the sleeves a little bit and puts the book down on the ground and says, "All right, Una, Nesla, can you both draw me a circle? It has to be from someone either in service to the individual or someone who cares about the individual. I pray the two of you care about me in some capacity."
Kind of eyeball each other.
It says it is safe for you. It says it is only dangerous for the person it is being done on. That's what it says in the book, at least.
Alright. Does it say what I need to draw the blood with, or draw the circle with?
Blood from the afflicted. And he just holds out his wrist.
Alright. Just one claw, real slow, right into his wrist.
Yep, and your monk claws are magic weapons, so they do draw blood. But it's like a coagulated dead blood, but it still work. And he's like, "Take however much you need. I can't exactly die of blood loss."
I'll kind of pull down his arms and get a handful of it.
Okay.
And
you start to...
I'll walk a circle around him as it drips from my hands.
Okay. And he stands in the middle of it. And he says, "Okay, thank you, Nesla. Hand me the book, please."
Handing the book. Careful not to cross that line.
Yeah. And he says, "Death is the guiding hand. Faith ends here. Fine, fine, fine. That's okay." Oh. Okay.
What is it, sir?
It says things that caused me to become this way must be burned away in the circle. Nesla, the cupboard over there. The cupboard. Can you grab my brother's bones from it, please?
Okay.
I unfortunately murdered him, and this is how the whole thing started. Can you grab the bones, please?
Yes, sir. I'll gather as many bones as I can.
Yeah, full skeleton is in the sack.
Okay, yeah, I'll just grab the whole sack.
And just toss it in? Okay. And Nesla, can you please... Here. He points to one of the torches on the wall. I need you to do it. You'll be safe, I promise.
I'll take the torch over. I'll take the torch and I'll walk up. Kind of hesitate right at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a step back, but then throw the torch forward.
The circle of blood flares up with, like, green and black flames, and the bag just instantly engulfs and just disintegrates away. And there's weird cacophonous whispers just echoing through the entirety of this basement. Just, and Strahd's like, okay, I think it might be working. And then the book starts to just flip through pages by itself. Just, and then the flames kind of tendril out towards the book and grasp onto the book. And this flaming shadow-like figure rises up from the flames.
Yeah, I'm backing up.
And starts speaking in a language not even Strahd understands down here. It's just discordant and just... And this massive green flame races forward and plunges into Strahd's chest, where his heart is. And he screams. And even the people out in the village can hear the screaming. It's that loud. It's echoing across the entirety of the village. And it was dawn, but the sun starts to turn into the moon, and night just happens. Just and yeah, he's just still screaming as this shadowy figure is just sticking this flame-like blade in his chest.
Yeah, as he's screaming because it's so loud, a few feet behind him, but not close enough for the shadowy figure, I'm going to cast silence.
Cool. The screaming stops. No one else can hear it in the village. It just stops, and then Strahd's like, and then.
So we hear like the beginnings of a.
Yeah. And then silence.
Cut off.
And then day turns to night. And then Nesla, there's a flash of bright green light as flames race outwards towards and cover the entire bottom of this basement. Does not harm you or Una. And when it disappears, you see Strahd lying on the ground in a crumpled heap, and he's all burned. Just all of his flesh is just burned away. And the blackened flesh starts to crack like a cocoon almost. And Strahd crumples out. His ears no longer pointed, they're more rounded. And he's feeling for his face, and you see the once pale skin start to go flushed with color again. The vampire fangs kind of just fall out and just... And his eyes go from the piercing red back to just a pale blue. And he stands up and looks around.
Did it work?
I think so. Then the husk on the floor starts to... And the husk stands up. And two large bat-like wings burst out the back. And the husk starts to slough off. And there's this weird-looking Strahd/bat/vampire hybrid creature standing there in the basement that just starts growing out of the husk, muscular and just deformed. And it looks at all of you and lets out a screech, and then just bursts through the ceiling of the basement and out of the roof of the Meistersinger's mansion, just starts flying away. Just... And and he's just like, what was that?
Look up through the roof. Can I tell is it like dusk or is it dark?
It's night now.
At least it was dark outside. Maybe no one saw it.
Yes, maybe. Here, Nesla. Bring me one of those bottles of blood.
I'll run over and grab one real quick.
Alright, you bring it over and he goes to sniff it. He's just like, ugh. And just tosses it to the side.
Sir, that was rather loud, and we don't know if anyone saw the thing that just left.
Right. Upstairs, everyone. Now.
Strahd's gonna be able to have his first cheeseburger in like 800 years.
So, Strahd, Nesla, when you guys race upstairs, and yeah, the floor is just destroyed from where this creature burst out. The ceiling, there's a big hole in the ceiling. And Strahd's like, okay, that's bad. Ned's like, oh, the book. Where'd the book go? And the book was not in the basement. You guys would not have seen it in the basement. It just...
I'm not sure. I got distracted.
Right. Fine. And at this moment, Ophelia and Bernard, you guys are leaving the Meistersinger mansion when day turns to night. You hear screaming from the Meistersinger mansion. Then the screaming is just cut off.
Huh.
It's probably fine.
And then, yeah, day instantly turns to nighttime.
I knew it.
Probably
We got that book for Strahd, and now he's making himself even worse.
And then
I knew it.
the two of you see the roof of the
Bastard.
Meistersinger's mansion basically, and a huge bat-like hybrid vampire or human-looking creature starts flying up out of the roof.
Strahd.
And it descends into the streets about 30 feet away and just eviscerates somebody running by. And then turns to the two of you and just red eyes, just...
Hi, hello.
and it disappears.
Where'd it go?
And you
Okay, we need
hear
to get
somebody
rid of here.
scream nearby, and you look around and you see one of those students getting pulled into a dark alleyway. Just...
Go.
And Bunsen's gonna head off to try and help the student.
Okay.
No, he's running after him.
You turn and look down this alleyway, and
Yeah.
you see villagers from this village slowly starting to contort and turn a little bit, and they're turning into vampires, and they weren't even bitten. They're just like turning somehow, and they're just eviscerating the student in the alleyway, just ripping them apart.
All right. Dang it. Let's keep moving.
And you're watching villagers as like running around the village, and they're like stopping, and then they're starting to like twist and like contort a little bit, and then they're turning into vampire spawn and attacking like their friends.
We gotta get out of here.
We have to leave.
This is bad. Why aren't we
Where
getting
can we
turned?
go?
This is bad.
I think he's trying to get inside of our heads.
And
To the carriage. Let's get to the carriage and get the heck out of here.
the carriage is all the way up the mansion.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Okay.
speed for the
Yeah, you're racing for the mansion. There's more vampire spawn just leaping around and ripping people apart. You get up the hill and you see the front door get kicked open, and Strahd is looking around like, what the fuck? And Nesla and Una
You
are
did
right
this,
there.
didn't you?
He's not a vampire anymore, Bernard.
Doesn't matter. Was he the one that did this?
I'll step in front. No, we believe it was one of the dark powers.
Wow.
When he freed me of my curse, the dark powers must have done something else.
All right. It can all wait. We gotta get out of here now.
And Bunsen's just gonna like,
Get the heck in.
No,
and
no,
he's
no,
gonna
no,
get up
no.
into the driver's thing.
Everyone in the mansion. You fuckers messed around in my castle before. I have the same sort of setup in here. Come, come, come.
Dang it. Okay, okay.
And he's gonna look at the carriage, and he's just like, Nesla, you know where to take him to the library.
Okay.
And he's gonna look at the carriage, he's gonna walk up to it, touch it, shrink it down into like toy size, put it in his pocket, turn around, and come in. Close the door.
Bernard's gonna turn around and look at him.
Just kind of get up to him.
Yes.
Just gonna look around
yeah,
at his like
blue
at
eyes.
his body and stuff.
Yeah, no longer vampire.
And he's gonna like test the ear thing.
Yeah.
To see if he's just gonna take his finger and like not harshly flick his ear, but kind of like where if there was an illusion, he would hit the
no illusion
part of it. And he just kind of feels that, and he's just like,
All right.
and he turns away.
Right. Up the stairs to the library. Strahd puts his hand in the door and goes. And the door opens, revealing the library. And there's a very similar kind of teleportation device in the middle of this library that there was in Castle Ravenloft in the dungeons.
Yeah.
That goes a little.
Brazier with the stone.
Yeah. Okay. And you hear screaming outside. People being ripped apart.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
That what do he call himself? Doctor? Archmage?
Yorin.
If he could protect himself
Torin.
from all this too. Huh?
Torin.
Is that what it? Yeah, we talked to a guy.
He most likely would have. I know him. He's kind of a dick. He would have probably teleported away.
Huh. He is kind of a dick.
All those children. Poor
Yes.
students.
Did you all see the creature?
Yeah, I thought it was you.
I think it is. I think it's the corrupted curse side that we
Exercised?
Yes.
Neat.
The book did not explain that when freeing somebody from the influence. The book did say something though. Did any of you die in the chapel?
Uda was obliterated.
I did,
Yeah.
yes.
We'll come to that when we have to. And just
No. You tell me right now what the fuck.
we probably have the same sort of fate now.
I'm going to end up like that thing out there that is murdering all those students.
No, you'll probably more end up like one of the other dark lords that are in Barovia, cursed to never leave.
Is that why we didn't get changed into vampires too?
You might be connected in some way. He's gonna walk over the door. He's gonna walk over the door and kind of alter it a little bit too. He's like, okay, nothing can break through that now. Did any of you at any point speak to one of the dark powers, get the boon from one of the dark powers, or even get a wish from one of the dark powers? Any of you?
I know we.
He looks at you, Bernard. You were red before.
Yeah. Like right after I dusted you, they asked me what I wanted, and I just asked the opportunity to obtain more knowledge.
I'm sure that will not backfire in any way.
Yeah, I know, right? I was the best. I worded it perfectly. I was pretty proud of myself with that one.
Una died, you say? Yes, I obliterated. Right, and Ophelia.
Yes.
Shadow Dragon.
The Winged Death.
I died, lost an arm, got an arm. Lots of things happened in there.
Show me your arm.
So, hold out the arm.
He looks at it. A lot of these markings resemble a lot of the markings that Tenebris wrote one of the dark powers, Tenebris, also known as Orcus.
Oh, the Orcus?
Yes. Tenebris, one of the
Oh.
dark powers. He was
Slow turn to Ophelia.
so
Ignore the
What?
glance.
so you're all sort of attached to the dark powers in some way, which is probably why you're safe from the vampirism that is going rampant in the city. And I
What about Nesla?
Hmm.
What's going on with Nesla?
I'll kneel down in front of him.
I mean, he has been able to do a lot of shadowy stuff anyway, so maybe
What is
who
that?
who taught you all this?
I'll look to him, and as I told you, I've studied the way of the shadow. As I was taught by a monk master.
Was that master's name in that list in the book?
No.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm gathering is the dark powers don't want us meddling. Hmm. And your friend Lynn now resides in Castle Ravenloft as the Dark Lord of Barovia. And she has slaughtered everyone in Vallaki, and she is going through the other settlements, apparently wiping them out.
Yeah, she's doing an even worse job than you did. At least you left some survivors.
Why did any of you wish to go home?
Like I said, knowledge. I thought that this land was kind of interesting. It had a rich history that I'd barely scratched the surface of. I learned quite a bit in the year since I dusted ya. But
I will
yeah.
warn you all. If the dark powers are angered against any of you for meddling, they will do their best to toy with you and play with you and turn you into their playthings like they did to me, constantly resurrecting me and Tatiana. Making it so I could never find peace. They will probably bring things to Ravenloft to mess with you, pull things from your place, your homes, here, to entice you, to make you bend to their will. And he looks to Ophelia and says, I don't think your family is safe anymore.
No.
And he just turns around and looks at this big brazier and says, I don't know where to go.
Can you get us out of here?
I can.
I have to go home.
I can't get any of us back to the material plane. Only the dark powers can do that.
That
There has to be something you can do.
I
that
can't do that.
archmage.
He couldn't
The
do it
archmage
either.
is kind of, but I mean, like, he's kind of a dick. But you could always just send him a message, right?
Ugh.
And best be like, hey, I was freed. I'm no longer big, huge dill hole.
He turns to you. How did he know I wasn't dead?
Because we told him.
Makes sense.
I told him.
He touches his forehead and says, Torin, it's Strahd. Come to the mansion. I'm no longer a vampire. Your friends are here. The ones who... I think you know them. You spoke to them today, is what I'm gathering. And there's a... And Torin appears in the library, and he's just like, oh, it's them. Great.
Ha!
He looks at Strahd and
Magic.
goes... He looks at Strahd and goes, Huh, interesting. I'm assuming that everyone here is responsible for the creature rampaging outside.
We're not.
All of us? I mean,
No,
we were
not
with you
us.
when it happened, so we aren't. I mean, not us.
Hmm.
No.
So why are you bringing me here? They said you could help them.
Yeah, I mean, I figured if you guys knew each other, I mean, might as well get powerful people together. Good, powerful minds.
Torrance,
Good ideas.
Torrance like, fuck it. And he hands you a little pouch, Bernard.
Oh. How
And-
little?
Pretty small. Like,
Um.
very tiny.
Okay.
And-
Alright.
Drugs.
And the pouch is automatically cut on the bottom, and a glowing piece of crystal just embeds itself into the sun sword hilt.
Oh, like so as I grab it,
Yeah.
the closer it bring it in,
Mhm.
it just like almost goes
Yep.
right to it.
And Strahd is like, oh, great. That's why they went to you.
Well, yeah, I was raring to stop whatever you were trying to do.
And Torrance like, I don't know if this is any help, but it'll do you better than me. And he hands you a list. A map of Ravenloft, actually. And there's red circles all over the map, with each pertaining to a location of a sun sword shard.
Oh, fucking cool. So what the thing that was there just went, and it's like just
Mhm.
hanging, or in oh,
Yeah.
that's a fucking cool.
And the circles
Whoa.
are the circles. One says Harmonic Hall, Cartacas. One says the Chapel of the Night, Cartacas. One says the Tomb of Tenebris in the Shadow Rift. One says Lighthouse of Languish in the Sea of Sorrows. And one says Keep of the Black Rose in Sithicus. Those are the shards. It's their locations, roughly.
So, oh wait, so how many were there? 5
There are 5
or
total.
4?
5.
5 total. Okay.
You're 4
So we
left.
got- all right.
Oh, boy.
Oh, look, you have to go back. Oh, look, the Chapel of the Night. Did you at any point find a shard in there?
No, we had to go through these trials. Failed spectacularly.
And Torrance just like, yeah, I hope this can help. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Me and
Alright.
my golem were going somewhere else.
Alright, well, thanks for... whatever. Yeah, thanks for the bit.
And he just teleports away again.
What would you have us do, sir?
The Sun Sword of Legend, before I ordered it destroyed, was capable of many deeds that the Broken One could not do. I don't know half the details of these deeds. But some of the rumors said could bring people back from the dead. It might help. It might not. But we need to find a way to stop the dark powers and get everyone home. Everyone
Yes.
in Ravenloft.
Yep.
It does remind me of, there is a story that long before I came here, or long before I was cursed, these wizards sealed the dark powers in the Amber Temple in sarcophagi. It's why I went to the
Yes.
Ember Temple and tried finding them to destroy them, but their sarcophagi were already destroyed. Which means their prisons are most likely destroyed by intent. I have heard rumors of a mage who lives somewhere. He travels a lot. I don't have an exact location of him. Doesn't even have a name. Apparently he has the capabilities of sending people back in time. So, if this is true, finding this wizard and learning the methods of going, and maybe finding a way to go back in time, confront these wizards, learn how they did the ritual, can aid us, or something.
Alright, so just keep our eyes out for a weird wizard.
We did come across a caster of unknown age in the Dark Temple who would not reveal his name.
That might be something worth looking into. And Una's like, yeah, and we have this amulet he wanted. That is a phylactery.
Is that something we should destroy, or?
Did the Lich seem evil? Was he nice?
I mean, he let us sleep in his bed.
Then no,
He-
don't destroy
He
it.
brought Una back.
Then
After,
don't destroy him. Well, if you find your way back in the Chapel of Night to get that Sunshort shard, if you want it, you can give this back to him.
But I'm kind of hoping to pump the brakes on that one.
I'll help out next time.
Alright.
I still have...
Yeah.
Well, I may not have my immortal capabilities, but I am still a wizard, so
Do you have a smithy in here?
no.
Do I need to try and find... Okay. Oh boy.
It looks like the shards reforged themselves, are reforging themselves, so...
Yeah, because I need to do a bit more stuff to get prepared. Maybe even make some more gear for Una there. She kind of doesn't have much.
I can sort her out with that, and he hands her a sword. This was the sword I used when I was Lord of Barovia. It is called Bloodfang. I don't know if the piece of my soul still is inside of it now that I'm cured. Be very interesting if it does. Be careful with it. It might turn you into a vampire, but I think if my curse is done, then it can't turn you into a vampire if my soul is no longer attached to it, so... It might just drain your enemies of their blood and heal yourself. Actually, you know what? That's a long sword. You wouldn't get sneak attack with that. He brings it back.
Long sword of warning. I'll swap you.
Is it a long sword of warning or a short sword of warning?
Long sword.
Yeah, she can't get sneak attack with long swords.
But Bunsen's talking to Strahd.
Yeah, I don't. I might just keep this.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Damn it.
He's like, hold on a second, I might have something. You know, for some reason, I still have weapons and items from people I killed in the castle. And he opens up a chest, rummages around through it, pulls out a short sword that's kind of gleaming with frost a little bit. Why not? Toss out the short sword. It's called Frostbrand. Alright. So, each of these stones, he points to the ones around this thing, the brazier, lead to, each of them is tied to a domain in Ravenloft. I don't know where you want to go. I will not be coming with you. Here. And he hands Bernard. No, he does not. He hands Nesla the little toy carriage with the little fake horses on it. He's like, just once per dawn, you can put that on the ground and create a full-size carriage in any appearance you desire. The horses can also appear however you want them to appear. Think of it as a fancier phantom steed, but it lasts until dispelled.
Thank you, sir. Well, we'll serve you well.
I will homebrew that item for your D&D Beyond page when we are done the session. And he looks at Bernard and Ophelia and he says, I am sorry for what the dark powers made me do to both of you.
Yeah, I mean, you know why they could get their hooks in, right?
Because I killed my brother.
Because of your obsession with this woman.
And because I killed my brother and drank his blood.
Yeah. So, as long as you know what to avoid in the future, I mean...
There's more to the story, and as of right now, it's none of your business.
I'm just going off of what I know.
I understand. Keep an eye on yourselves, because you all might befall the same fate based on what I have heard just now.
So when we complete our task, how will we find you?
I have capabilities. I can still scry and message and whatnot. I am still a wizard. And he goes, just pick a stone, whatever domain you want. It'll take you where you need to go. And he claps his hands, and you guys see a flaming horse appear in the room, a flaming nightmare. And he's like, oh, Persephone, I hope we are still bonded. And he touches the horse, and kind of just nuzzles him a little bit, and he's like, perfect. And he gets on it, and him and the flaming horse, out the hole in the roof, just fly. Because nightmares can fly. And he just takes off. Yeah.
Strahd, still dramatic. Still a dramatic little butthole.
And you can hear the sounds of windows breaking downstairs. And the sounds of like snarling vampires downstairs. Like,
I suggest we pick one of these and go and hope that we can at least have a day of safety.
So, the stones each have a carving on them. Unlike Castle Ravenloft, where it was, take a guess, there's a riddle. These all pertain to a domain. And these include Barovia, Borca, Darkon, Dementliu, Falkovnia, Forlorn, Haslan, Invidia, Cardicas, where you are currently, Lamortia, Mordent, Nova Vasa, Rickamulat, Sithicus, Tempest and Keening, Valakan, and Verbrek on the mainland. The other two you see are the Sea of Sorrows and the Nocturnal Sea. No information on what they are, where they lead, just that is it.
I would suggest either Nvidia or Borca, which is just outside Barovia. But that may be too close to what's going on now. It's up to you.
I think we just need to get to the safest nearby place, hunker down for a bit, get our bearings, get geared up. I've had I've had this one piece of armor this whole time. I think it's got all these little kinks in it. Need to fix it.
Well,
And,
Bernard, that list that you got from that weird man, wizard, elf,
Yeah.
does it have any domains on it?
let's see.
And it does.
And I'll pull it out. Okay, yeah. So But based on that, I don't actually have the visual, so it's hard to take all those names and actually make
Mhm.
an informed decision because I don't have like the visual of the map.
Well, the map's on Roll20. If any of you are on Roll20,
Oh shit. Okay.
I just don't have it pulled up all the time because of it's a lot to have pulled up all the time.
Yeah.
Man,
That's
this
where I roll, so I've got it up.
okay. So yeah, yeah. So the shard locations are. Let's pull that up once more. Harmonic Hall, Cardicast, Chapel of the Night, Cardicast, Tomb of Tenebris, the Shadow Rift. There is no stone for the Shadow Rift, but there is a stone for the Sea of Sorrows, with the Lighthouse of Languish is, or one of the shards is, and then there's a stone for Sithicus, which is a domain where another one of the shards is. So every domain you see on the map has a stone tied to it, except the Shadow Rift.
Map's still blurry, but
Maybe we can. I don't know if I can make a good decision right now, but see.
Sithicus is close, but I don't know if it's too close.
There's a pounding on the door now.
We must make a
Fortune seems the
decision.
best.
I would say either Sithicus or the Sea of Sorrows.
Well, it doesn't matter, right? Because we can't just go there, right?
This will teleport us there.
Oh, well then we might as well teleport to the furthest one away.
Yeah, Strahd said it's just like the one he had in the castle. He said you guys would have used that one before?
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So,
let's see. So I don't know. Sorry, I can't remember all of the names and which ones have shards. So it's a bit difficult for me to make it.
One of the shards is in the Chapel of the Night,
Yeah,
which
is here in Caracas.
that's still Chapel of the Night is a fresh wound that
yes.
at least me personally don't want to head back in.
One
right
of
away.
the others is the Harmonic Hall, which you have. One of the others is in the Shadow Rift, where you cannot go just willy-nilly.
Okay.
You cannot teleport into the Shadow Rift, is why there's not a stone there. One of the others is the Keep of the Black Rose in Sithicus, and one of the others is the Lighthouse of Languish in the Sea of Sorrows.
lighthouse. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
She looks up, like, looking at the map, it's the farthest one away from here, I think.
Yeah, that should give us a bit more. I don't know. Not necessarily time, but at least distance from if this spreads outward.
Yeah.
Alright, I grabbed the Sea of Sorrow stone
Okay.
and put it in Bernard's hand. Do it.
All right, I'm trying to figure out where exactly. Oh, is it in?
Sorrows is the west side.
Yeah, Sea of Sorrows. Are we going to Gastria, Blaustein,
You
or
know, it doesn't.
Domina?
You do not know where you're ending up.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay. The flames go blue, and you would notice, like, the castle, you have about a minute to get in, and you can hear the charm on the door that Strahd put. Dispel, and the door starts to splinter, just as the vampires start
Alright.
breaking in.
Let's go!
And Bernard's not jumping in. He's waiting for other people to get in first.
Una goes right in. She trusts Strahd, so she goes right in.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor, go, please.
We go together.
A vampire crawls into the library and drops to the floor and gets up and just goes, "Yeah."
Grabs her hand, and he jumps through.
Okay, you guys jump through,
She'll jump.
and the vampire comes racing for the flames. And as it hit the flames go out, and it just hits his face off the brazier and just knocks itself on the floor. Dunk. And you all pull through Ravenloft, like getting pulled through mist. And you all feel like a dull thud. And you're all standing on a rotted wooden boat. About a couple miles off the coast of one of these islands. And that's where we're going to end this session for the week.
Cats hate water.
So, thank you for watching, everybody. And I get to prep some ocean-based Ravenloft stuff, so that's fun. Because you guys, yeah, made your way to... No, it's... I'm excited. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if there was like a smart choice to make, so I was just like, ugh.
Not really, it's Ravenloft.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That makes me feel so much better, Justin. Thank you. I love it.
So, big old bat thing flying around, turning people into vampires without even biting them.
That's fun.
And Strahd gave you guys some information regarding the Dark Powers ties to you. We'll see what that means, too. And about how your families aren't safe, if you have them. So, without further ado, good night, everybody. We'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.